Welcome to YVT on the Road, as we attend ZC Live, the biggest social media conference in the Southeast. Find out everything you need to know from the people who are there.
Hello and welcome back to the ZC Live video podcast studio. Hello, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Come on in, who are you?
So my name's Lou Usher. You can also find me as Lou Usher. That's a new transition. The
Lou
Lou
Usher.
bit, yeah.
Okay.
So I've always been called Lou by family and friends, but I was just like, oh, I've got to be professional, be called Louise. And so I'm an author, and I was writing academically under Louise.
Okay.
But then I took a really good mentor session, and she's like, you need to be writing different things. So rather than use a pen name, I just did the Lou thing. So it depends what you want to read as to what my name actually is.
So whether you're going the academic or what's your other writing?
Oh, well, just really, really new. I've been writing a Rockstar romance novel.
Love this.
I know. It made me so happy. Like, I spent the whole of August, that was probably when I met you guys about that time,
Yeah.
whole of August just writing out this novel, and completely made up. Because a lot of people are like, is it based on real experiences?
Who were they?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh no, they're in my mind, total fantasy. But it did. I was sitting in Starbucks writing, I do that a lot, and I was crying, and I was thinking, everyone's going to think I'm a nutter, but I just felt really happy with the story. And so far, the feedback's been really good. I'm really excited.
Oh, wow. So when does it go live?
Oh, it's live. It's out there,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Right, we'll grab those links. We'll make sure you can go and find out about
Thank
the Rockstar
you.
love story. What's it
I
called?
know.
What's the title?
So this one's called The Note I Wrote for You, and it's part of at least 3-part series.
Oh.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get rid of these characters out of my life because I'm just obsessed.
Is it like a cliffhanger, or are we like after number one?
No, so they will all stand alone, but
Okay.
yeah, so, and the weird thing is, if you're interested, it stemmed from because I always wrote non-fiction. That's what I did with my academic route. I'm all about people and feelings and all that sort of stuff. But there was one part in the last book before this one called Look an Elephant in the Eye, and that was based upon, yeah, I know, right?
Right,
It makes
all
everyone
right.
go, oh, what's that about? When you Google it, they're like, oh, elephants are powerful, and looking them in the eye means you're brave. And I was like, oh, didn't know about that, but that's actually what the book's kind of themed on. And it's all about me taking a trip through Southeast Asia with my daughter, who you've met, Jasmine.
Yes. Oh.
And it was like the ups and downs of like kids growing up and how heartbreaking that is and that sort of thing. But there was one little bit in the book that I felt was a bit flat.
Okay.
So I injected a bit of fiction in it. And I had a couple of readers said to me, oh, your story really came to life at that bit. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting because I made that up. So the Note I Wrote for You is a complete spin-off of that thing that happened
That
in that
moment.
book. No spoilers. But it's going to be, like I say, at least a 3-part series. And the second one, which I'm about halfway through writing, is called She Smells Like Strawberries. It's the first time I've said that live. Exclusive
I got a
content.
scoop. I always aim for a scoop of the day, and you've just given it to me.
She smells like strawberries, so I don't know what that conjures up in your mind, but yeah, I love the process, Rachel. It's brilliant. I'm loving it. Yeah.
Audio version. Are we going to have like
Yes.
a bit of a sensual like?
We are, yes. Yeah, I might come to you guys for that. I'm trying to do it at home and trying to build a little audio studio, but that's
Oh
yeah.
God, I remember Ben trying to do that at home before we had the studios, and it was like in a cardboard box with
2 a.m.
mattresses
in
and
the morning.
blankets and
Yeah.
everything, and I was like, "What are you doing?" He was like,
That's-
"I'm in an audio studio, can't you tell?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, totally, babe."
I know, and that's the thing. You need this setup, which obviously you guys have got a lovely one now. And yeah, I'm trying to do as much as I can because, you know, I've listened to so many inspirational things here today about people's businesses and how much they're charging for things. But when you sell a book, you're probably going to make £2 per sale.
Yeah.
So you need so many of them. You've got to put a good quality product out and hope the word's going to spread. So I am trying to, you know, be businessy, although I've been in business for a lot of years. Well, since 2004, God. Yeah, getting on a bit. But this is obviously a new kind of business model from what I've been doing, and I really want it to be sustainable. So yeah, I'm trying to do all those cheap hacks, but they don't work. I'm going to be knocking on your door for sure.
Oh, amazing. So, what have you said? Obviously, you've met a lot of inspirational people today. What stood out for you today?
this is really brutally honest. Now, Zoe and I go back a lot of years. I've known Zoe for a long, long time. And I do rate myself as a little bit of a social media knowledgeable person. Not expert, I won't say that. But when she first spoke this morning, I was like, and I've told Zoe this, I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that. So I've got a lot of takeaways where I thought it's going to be great networking today and all of that, but I've learned a lot of things.
That's great.
Yeah, a lot of new stuff. Obviously, social media's updating all the time. And definitely a lot of strategies, I can never say that word, that I can put into place. It's also made me think about this new, because I've been a service-based business before where I was helping people with their health and things like that. Now this is more online sales. It's a whole new way of thinking.
Mind shift.
Yeah, it is. So there's a lot of things that I could apply today in one way or the other, but based from the same information that I got, if that makes sense. So, like we were just talking with Mark about, your Google business profile.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about it earlier and I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah, exactly. So already I'm on there as a service-based business, but now if I want that AI search to come up, I still need to be on that under this Lou Usher author brand. So, yeah. But I'm also as well, and this has been... idea's been floating around for quite a long time about helping businesses with their storytelling, which I know you're really passionate about.
I love that, yeah.
But in a writing sense. So, even a caption on an Instagram post. Because a lot of people don't know how to tell a story and they're just like, I'll just say, I went to the shops this day, look how rainy it was. There's so much more they could do with that to keep that engagement going.
So it's interesting. This is where collaboration comes in, right? Because I do love storytelling and I love speaking to people. And I'm very good at verbally doing that and also getting it out of people. But, oh my goodness, come down to writing it and I'm like, I'm not that good. Like,
do a little trade swap.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
And and that's the thing is also because it's an offering we want to be able to offer partners as well that we work with now who say, can you turn that into our blog, like that story that we spoke about on our podcast? And I'm like, well, I can, but it'll be all AI, and we know that there is no real emotion in the AI, so we need a person who can feel that and understand that. So this is exactly those sorts of conversation.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when I did an MA in creative writing, and everyone was like, why are you doing that? Because you've just done a science degree in health and nutrition. And I'm like, yeah, but people need to tell those stories because we're allowed to say that now. I know it's getting a bit sciencey now, but before, many years ago, you weren't allowed to say you're responsible for your health. And now you can say that. Yeah. So if we get people's stories who turn their health around, and publish those, which is where my background is, especially in COVID time. I had a great time, international #1 bestseller, you name it. So that worked really well. But I think, like you say, blog posts, which aren't old-fashioned, people thought they went out of fashion, but if you don't keep that content fresh, and now we all know about storytelling and the human element and evoking a feeling and an emotion, and I could do that all day, where you can chat to people and you've got the questions. Even if you don't know anything about me, you'll find it. We saw that at the awards ceremony. My daughter Jasmine was like, she's really good. I'm like, yeah, she's brilliant. Yeah, she did. So let me know. Amazing. I'll be there. Don't get bored with it. When you feel like, this is the right thing. Yeah. This is where I'm meant to be.
I do know that feeling. Yeah. That's it. I'm so excited.
Are we lucky? Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you for coming to join me in the studio.
It's lovely chatting with you.
We will grab all your details, put them below, put the book links as well, so you can go and get that book.
Yeah, definitely buy it. It's a bit spicy.
She
smells like strawberries is coming.
Coming soon.
Yeah, a bit spicy. And whenever I've said it's a little bit spicy, people sit up and go, what's that book link again?
Well, we'll have it here for you. So fabulous. Thank you so much, lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching Your Video Team on the Road. If you would like your video team to come to your event with their video podcast pop-up studio, get in touch with us at yourvideoteam.co.uk/pop-up.